Have you ever felt people slowly stop valuing you? Not in one dramatic moment, but in 100 subtle ways. It starts small. Late replies, canceled plans without apology, people showing up only when they need something. It builds quietly, until one day you realize something uncomfortable. People don't truly respect you. They simply tolerate you. And worse, some use you without hesitation. Today's world pretends to be soft, kindness, empathy, positivity. But beneath that surface lies a silent battlefield of power, ego, and strategy. Those who understand human nature move differently. They don't beg for attention. They don't chase. They don't offer unlimited access to their time. You're about to learn how to become one of them. Stay close. The next insight may shift your entire mindset. If you've ever wondered why certain people get treated with caution while others get overlooked, the answer is simple. People respect what can walk away. They respect what doesn't need their approval. Machiavelli knew this centuries before social media and fake confidence became a trend. He understood that those who appear self-contained automatically in influence. The moment someone senses that you're always available, always adjusting, always emotionally open, they subconsciously place you lower. Not because you're weak, but because unlimited access kills value. This isn't about arrogance. It's about self-respect. When you become someone who isn't easily reached, the atmosphere shifts. People step more carefully. They speak more thoughtfully. And it all begins with your presence. Wait until you hear what makes this presence even stronger. One of the quickest ways to lose respect is being too reachable. When people know you'll always pick up the call, always reply instantly, always show up, even at your own inconvenience, they stop seeing you as an independent force. You become an accessory to their schedule. But when you control your availability, something fascinating happens. Your time feels heavier. Your presence feels earned. People hesitate before requesting your energy because now they know it's not guaranteed. This isn't coldness, it's discipline. A king decides where his time goes. A servant merely reacts to others' needs. Start by saying, "I'll get back to you," instead of jumping in instantly. Start by valuing your own priorities before rearranging them for others. Soon, people will adapt to your new rhythm, and you'll need the next principle to maintain that power. Most people speak too soon and too much, giving away their power without realizing it. They fill silence with explanations, jokes, or nervous chatter, thinking it makes them likable. But in reality, it makes them predictable. Controlled silence is a weapon. When you pause before responding, people lean in. They start wondering what you're thinking. They second-guess their own words. They reveal more than they intended. Silence creates imbalance, and you control the center. A person who doesn't rush to speak, who doesn't instantly defend themselves, who doesn't spill emotions freely, feels powerful, even when saying nothing. Speak less. Observe more. Let silence, long pause, is a weapon. Because when people can't read you easily, they respect you more deeply. What comes next will help you reinforce that respect without saying a word. Most people overshare without realizing it. Their fears, dreams, failures, triggers, they spill everything too soon, giving others a roadmap to their weaknesses. But when someone knows too much about you, they can push your buttons effortlessly. Machiavelli believed information is leverage. You must share selectively, not emotionally. Let people see fragments of your personality, not the entire blueprint. Keep your deeper thoughts guarded until trust is earned, not assumed. Reveal slowly and intentionally when questions come. Answer enough to be polite, but not enough to hand over your inner world. The less you reveal, the more you see. People underestimate how much power you gain by watching, listening, and reading small behavior cues. Mystery is magnetic, and nothing strengthens that mystery more than emotional control. People expect emotional explosions under pressure: anger, panic, loud defense. When you react exactly like they expect, they instantly understand how to control you. But the moment you stay calm in situations designed to break you, the dynamic flips. Calmness is not the absence of emotion. It's the presence of mastery. Stand still emotionally, even when the situation gets loud. Let your voice remain steady, your breathing slow, your face composed. People will fear provoking you because they know nothing shakes your center. This doesn't mean you accept disrespect. It means you refuse to hand your power away. Your control becomes your reputation, and when emotions can't move you, people approach you with caution and respect. Next comes the way to speak that multiplies your influence instantly. Most people decide quickly and act slowly, exactly the opposite of power. Rapid decisions make you look unstable. Slow execution makes you look doubtful. But when you flip the equation, decide slowly and act swiftly, you create an aura of strategy. People can't read you. They sense you're calculating, analyzing, observing patterns they can't see. Then, when you act fast, confidently, clearly. This combination builds a quiet intimidation. It shows that you don't move impulsively, you move intentionally. And intention is what separates leaders from followers. The next part will reveal how your actions build a reputation no one can ignore. Words can be argued with, twisted, or ignored. Actions cannot. Consistent actions shape the way people see you. If you say little but deliver much, people automatically respect you. You don't need to brag, announce, or justify. Do more, explain less. Your routines, discipline, and follow-through create a silent authority that no speech can replicate. People notice more than they admit. Your boundaries, your habits, your consistency. Let your work speak for you. Let your results create your image. This also protects you from manipulation. When people know you're defined by actions, not words, they understand flattery and pressure won't move you, and suddenly, they treat you differently. Next, you'll learn how to make your presence felt without trying. True power is quiet. The most influential people don't yell, don't demand attention, and don't need to prove anything. Yet when they walk into a room, the atmosphere adjusts. People pause. They sense something. This presence comes from stillness inside, not performance outside. When you stop chasing validation, your energy stabilizes. When you stop oversharing, your mystery grows. When your boundaries are firm, people approach with intention, not carelessness. Presence is not about being the loudest. It's about being the most centered. Hold your posture. Move with calm intention. People will feel it, even if they can't explain why. This presence comes adjusted. People mirror the energy of the one they quietly respect. If you're frantic, they become chaotic. If you're unsure, they walk over you. But if you're calm, grounded, and deliberate, people naturally adjust to you. Presence dictates behavior. Presence dictates behavior. You don't need to intimidate. You simply stand firm in your own rhythm. This kind of presence makes others think twice before speaking recklessly or testing your limits. They choose their words more carefully. They treat you with subtle caution. Your silence becomes a language. Your stillness becomes influence. And once people feel they cannot easily shake you, manipulate you, or predict you, they respect you instinctively. Next, we build the mindset that turns you unmovable. Respect is rooted in consistency. People don't truly admire those who are strong one day and unstable the next. They respect the person who carries the same calm firmness in every situation, good or bad. This requires internal discipline. You must master your emotional baseline. You must decide who you are before others try to define you. When someone tries to trigger you, remain steady. When someone tries to pull you into drama, stay neutral. When someone tries to rush you, slow down intentionally. Our pace becomes power. And once people realize your inner state is not up for negotiation, they start treating you differently. Now we go into the type of boundaries that change how people talk to you. Boundaries should not be explained. They should be felt. When someone crosses your line, you don't argue or defend. You simply detach. The shift in your energy is enough. You become colder, more distant, more minimal. This is powerful because humans fear losing access more than they fear confrontation. By quietly withdrawing, you teach them what's acceptable. No shouting, no long speeches, just a simple, controlled change in your engagement. People learn quickly. They know that one careless action can shift their position in your world. And that uncertainty creates deep respect. Next, you'll learn the secret to staying unpredictable, but stable. Predictability kills power. When people know exactly how you'll react, they can manipulate you easily. But when your behavior is stable yet unreadable, you become someone they can't play games with. This doesn't mean being inconsistent. It means being strategic. You're calm, but not passive. You're polite, but not soft. You're helpful, but not available on demand. You stay centered, but you reveal nothing unnecessary. This balance keeps people cautious. They know you are not explosive, but they also know you are not someone to test. Mystery combined with stability creates a unique type of respect. Next, let's explore the mindset that keeps you from being emotionally hijacked. Have you noticed how quickly people lose control when emotions hit? They react before thinking, defend before listening, and explode before understanding. This is exactly why staying emotionally steady gives you an enormous advantage. When pressure rises, slow down, breathe deeper, respond later. The person who controls the tempo controls the room. Your calmness becomes an anchor others unconsciously follow. People respect those who don't fall apart when the situation demands strength. They see you as someone who cannot be dragged into chaos. True emotional discipline makes you untouchable, not because you feel less, but because you react less. And what strengthens this discipline even further is mastering selective distance. Controlled unpredictability doesn't mean being inconsistent. It means remaining calm while keeping your decision-making process private. People should never feel like they fully understand your next move. When you're too predictable, others mold their behavior to manipulate your reactions. But when you stay steady on the outside, while keeping your intentions quietly guarded, you create psychological elevation. People tread lightly around those they can't fully read. This unpredictability must be subtle, not erratic. You're reliable in character, but unpredictable in strategy. It leaves people guessing, and guessing creates respect, because uncertainty forces them to move carefully, talk carefully, and act carefully around you. And once you pair this with a strong sense of self-direction, the effect becomes powerful. People lose respect the moment others feel they can steer their life. Strong individuals move with a clear sense of direction, even if the path isn't perfect. When you choose your priorities, set your own pace, and make decisions without seeking approval, people naturally adjust. They see you as self-led, not crowd-led. A self-directed person stands apart. Your independence becomes your authority. This doesn't mean becoming isolated. It means being the architect of your own movement. People follow those who don't follow everyone else. Once others sense you live by your standards, not theirs, they treat you with more seriousness. Next, we reinforce your presence by mastering controlled emotional expression. Most people express emotions impulsively, which weakens their presence. But when you express emotion deliberately, when you choose when to show warmth, when to show firmness, when to show neutrality, you control the emotional landscape around you. People notice this immediately. Your reactions aren't scattered, they're intentional. Your attention isn't random, it's selective. This creates a composed aura that others feel instinctively. When your emotional expression is measured, people stop trying to push your buttons because they can't see where the buttons even are. You become emotionally layered instead of emotionally exposed. And layered individuals are naturally respected. The next part shows how to influence without ever asking for influence. Influence doesn't come from demanding attention. It comes from becoming someone people watch, even when you're silent. Your behavior becomes the example. Your discipline becomes the message. When you live in a way that others admire, without advertising it, you create organic influence. Humans follow what they quietly respect, not what loudly demands recognition. Keep your improvements private. Let your growth show instead of telling people about it. People respect what feels earned, not marketed. And when they start copying your behavior, mimicking your discipline, or mirroring your tone, you've already won influence without speaking a word. Next, let's elevate your presence with intentional physical stillness. Physical stillness is one of the most underrated signs of confidence. People who fidget, shift constantly, or make frantic movements appear nervous, even if they aren't. But those who move slowly, stand firmly, and use subtle gestures appear powerful without trying. Your body communicates before your words do. Stillness signals certainty. Calm posture signals inner authority. When you walk into a space with quiet, controlled movement, people subconsciously take you seriously. You're not performing, you're centered. And centered individuals command silent respect. Let your stillness do the talking. The next part shows how eye contact completes this unspoken authority. Eye contact is a psychological amplifier. Not the kind where you stare aggressively. That feels insecure. True, powerful eye contact is calm, steady, brief when needed, and intentional. When you look at someone with relaxed confidence, they feel your presence. When you break eye contact slowly, it signals control. You're not trying to dominate. You're showing you're unshaken. Use eye contact like punctuation. Purposeful, precise, never excessive. People respect whoever seems comfortable within their own gaze. It tells them you fear nothing, least of all their judgment. Now let's combine everything with a communication style that makes people rethink before speaking to you. Emotional neutrality is not a lack of feeling. It's choosing not to react emotionally in the moment. When someone tries to provoke, guilt trip, or pressure you, neutrality disarms them. They can't pull you into their emotional world. They can't control the direction of the conversation. Your neutral tone forces them to match your energy. Neutrality is powerful because it gives you the psychological high ground. People can't manipulate someone who refuses to react emotionally on command. Stay steady. Stay centered. Let their emotions exhaust themselves while you remain composed. Now, let's talk about the aura that forms when all these traits merge together. When you combine emotional control, selective distance, intentional communication, and stillness, you develop an aura that others feel immediately. People sense your boundaries without you announcing them. They adjust their tone automatically. They become more thoughtful around you. This aura isn't arrogance. It's calm self-respect. It's the energy of someone who knows themselves deeply. This is what makes people think twice before crossing you, dismissing you, or underestimating you. Your aura becomes a silent teacher. It corrects people before you ever have to speak. Next, you'll learn how to protect this aura by choosing your environment wisely. The people you surround yourself with either strengthen or weaken your presence. If you spend time around those who drain you, challenge your boundaries, or disrespect your values, your aura fades. But when you choose environments intentionally, places that respect your pace, support your growth, and honor your energy, you reinforce everything you're building. Your surroundings shape your mindset. Your mindset shapes your presence. Protect the rooms you walk into. Not everyone deserves access to your time, voice, or attention. People treat you based on how you treat yourself. Next, we build the mindset shift that makes you unshakable long-term. Powerful people don't look for validation. They offer value. They don't chase admiration. They chase growth. The shift happens when you stop trying to be liked and start trying to be effective. When your focus becomes mastery of your emotions, habits, time, and presence, you naturally rise above the noise. You stop reacting. You stop people-pleasing. You stop explaining yourself unnecessarily. This shift changes your entire identity. People sense that you are no longer desperate for approval, and nothing is more respected than someone who respects themselves first. Now you're ready for the mindset that makes people respect you quietly and permanently. Quiet respect is built through consistency, not through big speeches or dramatic moments. It's built through small, steady behaviors. Your calm tone, your slow breathing, your selective availability, your boundaries, your stillness, your discipline. Over time, these habits shape how people treat you. They begin trusting you. They stop testing you. They adjust around you. Your influence becomes natural, not forced. This is how true authority forms, slowly, silently, and permanently. And now you're ready for the final shift that makes this a lifestyle, not just a lesson. This journey isn't about becoming intimidating or emotionless. It's about becoming someone who cannot be underestimated or manipulated. You've learned how to control your availability, your silence, your presence, your reactions, your communication, and your boundaries. Master these consistently, and you become someone people respect without being told to. Respect won't come loudly. It will appear subtly. People will talk differently around you, move differently around you. Think twice before crossing you. These are quiet power. This is intentional presence. This is the version of you that cannot be ignored. Carry these principles daily until they become instinct. You are no longer trying to be respected. You are respected. And now step forward, calm, selective, deliberate, and quietly untouchable.